We'll see what's going to happen here in this matchup. As we know, Mewtwo, really good footsies-oriented character, but he can also zone pretty well with the projectiles just to force you either in the air or just force you to approach with shield. Knowing that the down tilt is such an amazing tool in neutral with Mewtwo, I want to see how this Luigi manages to get around it.
Yeah. No, this is a matchup here that I find that Mewtwo definitely has the advantage in. Can use those long-range hitboxes to definitely mess with Luigi's spacing.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Zhao Guang is trying to lead in with fireballs a lot. So that's pretty good, right? Fireballs definitely do move rather quickly. It'll force Mewtwo to have to react to it, allowing Luigi to get inside. But wow!
Yeah.
That was nuts. Immediately as the Luigi tried to approach, the quickest down tilt.
Catches the landing with the up smash too, and Z's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, especially adding a little bit of a charge to that. This guy had a lot of confidence right there, knowing the exact frame to release. And right now, he's just looking for the opening to force Luigi off stage as, you know, when it comes to Luigi, forcing him to recover is usually the worst thing for Luigi, especially if his double jump's gone.
Very true. At the same time, while Luigi does have ways to mix up his recovery, if you're a character like Mewtwo that has several options off stage that can definitely mess with it, it's not really the best case for yourself.
Definitely not. Right now, we see Z just maintaining control. Oh, right there, Zhao just catching him off guard with the Cyclone. Moves rather quickly across the ground, and it could actually clank with attacks and projectiles.
Yeah. Oh, Zhao does that a lot. He will go for those taunt spikes.
Dude, that was so hype. Managing to get the fireball into the grab now. Every time he gets really close, Mewtwo just swats him away and recovering so low. Very good match.
Yeah, and he gets out of the way of that forward air, too. Can't say I expected that, but good on Zhao for doing it.
That looked like a bit of a wait, too, when he ran up and shielded. Thought he was going to go for a grab, seeing how Mewtwo was holding shield quite confidently, if you ask me.
I think Zhao wanted him to bite and drop his shield for the up B. That would have been solid. We've seen Poke do that a lot, but he's even up the percent here. And remember, Z did have a pretty substantial lead to begin this match.
I like Zhao going for the back air, too. Noticing how every time Mewtwo's backed in a corner and Luigi approaches, Mewtwo tends to throw out an attack. Yeah, right there.
Now, one of the things about Z, from what I've noticed him play, is that he likes to corner himself a lot. He likes to play very, very safe, which can work for him if he has a percent lead. But now that he's pretty much, it's an even footing game, it might limit his options a little bit.
Yeah, right now you see Zhao actually trying to threaten with, okay, there it is. I was wondering what he was going to go for, but the back air was definitely a good decision. Taking the stock there. And the positioning that Zhao had made it really hard for Mewtwo to land. Then again, with the platforms being present, he could like edge cancel or teleport. But still, you know, you have to be on your P's and Q's. Yeah. If the opponent is, is abreast of that, he can definitely punish.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing right there. Like Z, he's known for the most part as being a very non-aggressive player. He's just going to wait for his chances, pick his spots, and when he gets them, he's going to capitalize as hard as he can. Zhao is somebody who likes to just let it fly with the offense.
Most definitely.
Almost caught the landing there with the down smash. Would have been nice, but he's going to get punished from that Cyclone. And you've seen him landing with that a lot, too. Can work if your opponent's not prepared, but now that Z's seen him a couple times, it's going to be, he's got to watch it.
Definitely see a lot of mix-ups, too, from Zhao in the corner. Fading back a lot. Right there with that shield damage that you saw on Luigi, he had to go on the offensive. Yeah. So that was very smart reaction right there by Zhao. And Z and Zhao are actually, oh my God!
The roll and got him with the up B.
And you know, it's really nuts. Usually you see Ally try to set up for like up smash reads like that. The fact that he was so confident to get that up B, that says something right there about Zhao's playstyle, dude.
Like I said, Zhao is the kind of guy who just puts all balls to the wall in terms of his offense style. Yep. Roll read up B. As cool as you like.
You know what's crazy? The crowd actually asked if we could replay that one more time. We're sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to move on with the set.
Yep, two times the charm. So final destination. I feel like that's a really good decision right here for Mewtwo. It limits the amount of escape routes for Luigi, allowing Mewtwo to potentially play his game. We'll see, though.
At the same time, he can't get grabbed like that because, as you know, Luigi, one of those characters that has one of the best grab combo games in Smash 4. And we've seen Poke do it time and time again. So every time it gets you in that down throw, prepare to eat about 20-30.
Oh, yeah. I love the way Z's playing right now. Let's just see if he's going to back himself to the corner or actually hold down the center. Holding down the center has been working out really well for him, but Zhao just like pushes people back too.
Yeah. And sometimes it's that, and it's also Z forcing the issue a little bit too much when it's unnecessary. Because if he just sits back and plays contentedly, like Zhao has to come to him And Luigi's hitboxes don't really scale up to Mewtwo's. Oh my goodness, almost did it again.
And right there, you actually saw Z like pause when he ran up. I thought he was going to maybe go for a charge up B like we saw in the first game, but I mean, the grab puts Luigi in a bad position anyway, right? He's kind of had stage control, but again, there's Luigi kind of dictating the pace of the match.
All right, eats a Shadow Ball, but he's still going to live through this. Z's not going to chase him, opting to charge that Shadow Ball to full.
And there it is again, catching him off guard with the Cyclone. Like you mentioned, you know, as you're landing, it can throw people off if you're not prepared.
Sometimes you can just underestimate the distance it travels. Well, that being said, Z's just going to sit back, throw some tiny Shadow Balls. Oh, he could have punished that a lot harder, though. Okay, he gets him with the grab.
The fact that he was actually able to, like, go over a Shadow Ball and, like, duck one, too, that was nuts.
He just started his second stock by dropping down missiling. Just going for something pretty crazy.
Like you mentioned, right, this guy is just balls to the wall. He probably might be a gambler, right?
Oh, he's a pretty heavy gambler.
there you go.
He's cool, you know.
He definitely likes to hit the tables, man. And you know what? I don't fault him for it. Good stuff right there, catching the landing. You saw the drift, too. Mewtwo actually, you know, it's difficult for certain people to try to punish the air dodge, but this guy, Zhao, has it.
Yeah, he had the position locked down all the way. Coordinates were in. All I need to go is let go of the head.
Nice. So keeping the Shadow Ball, which actually can really work out for him.
Okay, shield, yeah.
Okay, that was definitely a really good game right there by Z. Played his game, you know, kept throwing the fireballs, sprangly throughout the down tilts. Well, Fair was like definitely, I feel like, one of the main tools that he used as far as spacing is concerned. And that circles back to what you mentioned, right? Mewtwo's long-range tools can make it hard for Luigi to get inside.
It's very true. And that's the thing. Like, you were noticing a lot on that second stock that Zhao really had to throw out some pretty desperate options to get back in. And it's hard. You don't want to give up that position, but at the same time, you have to make something happen when you're in a percent deficit, because if Z has his way, he can literally just sit in the corner and just camp Shadow Balls all day.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. And knowing how this character doesn't have much traction either on block, it's hard. Luigi has to just keep reinitiating, trying to get work his way inside. So we're back.
Battlefield the stage choice right here. And personally, I like this for both characters. It helps extend Luigi's combos, but at the same time, Mewtwo can use those to chase you pretty far with those up airs and that nair.
Oh, yeah. And
nair through platforms.
And I've seen Abadango time and time again too, on this stage. When it comes to recovery, he has multiple options for mixing up his opponent with the edge cancel teleports. So have you ever seen Z go for those? Is he?
Z doesn't really do that all that much.
Okay.
Yeah. He's pretty content to do his own thing, and while it might not open up the number of options that Abadango would have presented to him, it's what he feels most confident in. Okay, I think Zhao went for a little bit too much there.
Oh, but the punish wasn't actually that much right there by Z. Z just pummeled a little too many times. Too many times.
Both players may be feeling the pressure a little bit.
Yeah. I'll say one thing, I do like Z capitalizing on how Luigi takes a while to descend towards the ground after a short hop. That's
sneak attack with the back air. I like it.
Okay, I didn't see that one coming. That was definitely a wake-up call for Z and a lot of the people watching here.
Yeah, like as far as we were concerned, we thought Z had the stock and lock over there.
I'm just sitting here like, all right, you know, he's going through the motions, not bad. And oh, shucks.
Yeah, Ontario popping off for their boy, but Montreal coming right back with that up throw. There you go.
Okay. Has a Shadow Ball on deck. Only thing is, when you have a fully charged Shadow Ball now, the only thing you have that'll allow you to, you know, immediately land after a ledge hop is like disabled, right? So that's one of the cool things about not having a fully charged Shadow Ball, because then you could, you know, like charge, cancel, and grab.
Now, I respect Zhao's effort. I really, really do. And he almost put the finishing touches right there. But again, Z was ready for that shield on the up B. And now you think he has to see it coming. And maybe Zhao realizes this and is going to opt to go for different options.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Z is,
he wants it so hard!
Yeah, and he's noticing that right there, Z's just rolling a lot. And Mewtwo does have a really good roll, so why not? But at the same time, you don't want to get too predictable. You saw what happened already in game, what, 2?
Yeah. And now Z's just capitalizing on his landings. Down tilt, fair, and he just grabbed ledge now, so.
Grab? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that down tilt's range is definitely a problem if you're trying to land, too. Because, like, you see him, he wasn't even fully on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Zhao Guang.
Dude, I have no words. He managed to land it. Well, good stuff right there. Good placement. You know, he's like, we'll just see if this lands, and it surprisingly it did.
Yeah.
Let's see that again. Gonna get an opportunity to instant replay right here.
She just kind of crouched right there.
How?
Yikes.
I mean, the opponent was already in midair. I feel like by that time, if the